We have gone to the dumping sites, we have gone to the beaches, and we haven't seen any mountain of second-hand clothing. It is not anywhere in Ghana. All these claims are false and they are baseless.
Accra, the capital of Ghana, and one of the rivers that flows through it. This is said to be a dumping ground for second-hand clothes from Europe that nobody wants. Almost all mainstream media houses in the world has told the story about the mountains of textile waste in Accra. These reports claim that around 40% of all second-hand clothing imported to Ghana is unusable and discarded already upon arrival. Meanwhile, far from the riverbanks of Accra, the European Union is actively trying to limit the export of second-hand clothes. The main argument is that the export of second-hand clothing to African countries is worsening their waste problems. And their only reference seems to be the alarming reports from Ghana that they have heard and seen in media and other publications. But in Ghana, they're not so pleased.
They have claimed in international publications that 40% of imported used clothing ends up as waste in landfills, burning sites, and beaches in Ghana. They further allege that over 50 million garments come into Kantamanto weekly, and 40% of them end up as waste. We find these figures highly exaggerated, misleading, and not representative of the realities on the ground.
Well, we have gone to the dumping sites, we have gone to the beaches, and we haven't seen any mountain of second-hand clothing. It is not anywhere in Ghana. All these claims are false and they are baseless.
Jamestown. This beach has many times been portrayed in media as a wasteland for discarded second-hand clothes. And it is most certainly a beach with lots of trash and litter. Volunteers, organized by a private organization, regularly clean the beach. But not from textiles. Most of the waste on the beach and in the water's edge is plastic. There are a few textiles and worn-out clothes as well, but the amount is very far from the alarming reports of over-flooded beaches. In fact, it's not even close. In various locations along the river, it has also been reported that the dump sites, the riverbanks and landfills are flooded with textiles from second-hand imports. And from a distance, it might look like textiles, but as you get closer, you realize it's almost only plastic. Despite years of media reports warning about massive amounts of waste from second-hand imports to Ghana, there is no evidence to support these claims. Does this mean that there is no textile waste in Ghana at all? Of course not. Every country generates textile waste, and many African countries also face significant challenges with their waste management systems. However, textile waste makes up only a small portion of a total waste stream, just a few % in most countries, and Ghana is no exception in that regard.
Yeah, we cannot say that there is no waste of second-hand clothing, but when you say the waste comes from the market, the countermand market. That is why we disagree. If you go to our landfills, you can see that all the composition of waste, textile waste is the least.